women. We ride no gimmick, the rise a tenant, just mind your business. You start shit, I send the mob to finish. Big Snoop, you can keep the fries.
Gets with Meek. He gets to a level where he's popping. Did he get signed to Dream Chasers, or was he had a contract signed deal with Dream Chasers? So he signed his deal?
Yes.
And passed away
2 months later.
Oh my God. That's different. Mm-hmm. He didn't even really get a chance to even fulfill his path. But would you say that Snoop walked on a path like he knew something was going to happen?
I feel like that. Even with the deal, the deal was introduced earlier than he signed it, but he just waited to sign. And I was advised that he said, like, I fucked up. Like, I should have went on and hurry up and signed, because there were certain things he wanted to have in place by a certain time, and they were not in place. And so I think he was kind of hard on himself that he didn't sign sooner, so that he can get his plans together, basically. So yeah.
Damn. So I want to get to the part where Snoop was killed, right? Mm-hmm. Was he killed by his friends? Was they his friends, or just people he knew? Well,
the guy portrayed to be a friend. It was somebody that Snoop met on Grambling campus that was a student up there. Snoop was probably the only kid on Grambling that wasn't a real student. But you would have thought he was a student on Grambling campus, and so he met that guy. People from Jonesboro kind of had him on campus with them, right? And they started acting differently, is what he said. They started acting differently with him to cause him to, when he met the guy that killed him, that guy kind of showed Snoop love, and he would let him like come to the dorm and stay at his room, different things like that, if he was locked out from the other people. And so Snoop kind of had a sense of loyalty to him, like, I need to make sure you're good because you made sure I was good when I was in a situation. You know, so he embraced him as a friend, but that is who killed him.
Did you ever meet this guy before?
Oh yeah, he was around. He called me mama. He went to the funeral with us. I bought him clothes to wear to the funeral. You know, he was around.
So he went to Snoop?
Oh yeah, he was sitting about 2 seats over from me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because at the time the autopsy wasn't back, so we didn't know that it was him.
So Snoop Killer was at his funeral?
Yes. And he tried to get up. And they was like, no, you don't move. Because we were in an auditorium, like a big auditorium at the high school. They had, hold a graduation. So it was like a little journey for him to get up and walk. But he definitely tried to get up. And he was like, no, you need to sit down, But I feel like now, like maybe the casket was like, he had to be messing with you. Because how do you know what you've done and then this casket sitting this close to you in the front of you, So
at the time, you knew he was there when Snoop got killed?
Oh yeah, of course. But in he had about 17 stories, but he was stating like, oh, I was trying to protect him. But see, the autopsy proved differently. So he tried to, when they blamed it on the older guy, that's just a story that took off. That's what the media got.
Yes.
And that's what the killer went with. Excuse me. And since he was not in jail, he was able to maintain that lie. Because I'm not locked up. If I did it, I'd be in jail, right? Well, there was a crooked cop involved. So that's why his case isn't solved yet, is due to like a crooked cop. I think it's so deep. I think like politics is involved with Snoop's death as far as like the why it's not solved. Not the reasoning, but to prevent justice, I feel like politics is involved in a way too.
It's crazy. So what was his story when you asked him who killed my son?
He told me the other guy killed him. He said he was trying to protect Snoop. And then he came back, well, I might have accidentally shot him trying to shoot the other guy. So we kind of went with that. But like I said, all of that was just a lie. And he hung around us to try to know what we know. Like he's somebody that done something. Like I always say that he was my bishop in the Juice movie. He was that bishop person. You know what I'm saying? He kind of just hung around to get the knowledge so he'll know how close are they on me.
Wow.
That's what I'm observing now. I think about it all the time. So now
what happened though? Like, because the media said Snoop was shooting dice and playing a video game and they was arguing. take me to that time of what you know, what happened from the beginning.
Yeah, well, I can't go into too many details because we do have a documentary. You know, I don't want to like relapse or repeat stuff on that nature. But what led up to the shooting is kind of up in the air. The question still, like, what led up to it? He was playing a video game, but the guy that killed him wasn't playing a video game. He wasn't playing against him. You see what I'm saying? So from my understanding, the guy who Snoop was playing the video game with and the killer had words. You know? But it happened outside. It happened outside. And I think that, I feel like the killer just, the opportunity presented itself and he took it. I'm so clueless as to why. Because like I said, not only did he murder Snoop, he robbed him. So he took his watch, he took his phone, he took his money. He brought the phone out about a year later. And he just recently brought the watch out maybe 2 years ago. I was advised he had the watch on and he told someone that Snoop gave him his watch. But Snoop had scratches on his wrist where you could tell there was a scuffle from the watch being taken from him. And I feel like if he was deceased and they tried to take the watch off, there shouldn't have been scratches. It's easy, cheesy just to snatch it off and take it, right? But there were scratches where his skin was scraped on his wrist.
Everybody riding till you stop by the roadblock. You try to run back inside his crib, but the door locked. Gave them all face shots, like I do Botox. No emotion over murder, maybe we robots. Talking to the plug, about to meet at the boat dock. $20 rock stuffed in bottles with gold top. We die for digits, we die in prison for consequences. Police sirens hear the cries of women. We ride no gimmick.